In 1999, Disney Imagineer Greg Hale would notice that the attraction wait times at Walt Disney World were growing and growing at a fast rate. Then he would pitch an idea to the executives where guests could wait in line but not physically be in line. The executives would love the idea and greenlight it. This would create the Disney Fastpass system and would change the operations of all Disney parks forever. Greg Hale would join the Walt Disney World team as a manager of electrical and electronics engineering. The year 1999 would be the year where lines at Disney World would change forever, or Disney parks for that matter. Greg Hale would pitch ideas to the executives where guests could avoid long lines at attractions with a new system called the Fastpass system, freeing them to partake in other attractions while during their wait. Also, this service would be free to all guests that are visiting with a valid park ticket. System would be Animal Kingdom for a test run, starting with rides such as Kilimanjaro Safari, Countdown Space Station, or known today as Dinosaur, and Cali River Rapid. Their admission tickets into the machine, and the machine would spit out a Fastpass time stated on the ticket. Waiting in a line for another line while you're waiting in line at another attraction. Visiting Magic Kingdom for a day and you wanted to ride, let's say at the time, Jungle Cruise. For example, if you were to visit Magic Kingdom one day and you wanted to visit Jungle Cruise later in the day without waiting in big of a line, you would go to the Jungle Cruise Fastpass distribution center where many machines were ready to scan guest tickets and give them a ticket to return back to the attraction. Signs at the attraction entrance would tell you when it's time to return for your Fastpass. Most of these were an hour. You had an hour to return to the attraction before your Fastpass was invalid. For example, you would get a Fastpass that says 3 to 4 p.m. to come back to Jungle Cruise. If you did not make it back to Jungle Cruise before 4 p.m., your Fastpass would be invalid and not able for use. Over in the West Coast, Disneyland would launch its own Fastpass in November of 1999, starting with It's a Small World holiday, after testing with crowds at Space Mountain during the summertime. Guests were often found cheating the Fastpass system with either not putting in their valid ticket with a credit card instead and still getting a Fastpass to come out, or by websites during that time would say which Fastpass kiosks were down so they could try to get other ones instead of the ones that they've been trying to get for a while. Another flaw was that guests' demand for Fastpasses were way larger than Disney thought they would be. This is because many attractions Fastpasses would be gone within early morning of the park days, meaning that no other guests could get Fastpasses for that attraction. Unfortunately, sometimes the standby line would actually be quicker than the Fastpass line, defeating the purpose of the Fastpass. Walt Disney World would bring the Fastpass system to character meet and greets as well. Walt Disney World would bring the Fastpass system to character meet and greets as well. This would allow guests to, in the same way as attractions, the guests could put their ticket into the machine and receive a time to come back to see the character. In 2013, Walt Disney World would announce the biggest transformation of any planning of Walt Disney World vacations with the implementation of My Magic Plus. So did now Magic Bands, which would allow guests to enter their hotel rooms, scan their new Fastpass Plus attraction, and also make payments at shopping destinations around the resort. My Magic Plus came the new Fastpass Plus system and allowed guests to make Fastpasses 60 days out from their vacation, meaning you didn't have to go to the park and run for paper fast passes anymore. You could do them 2 months before your vacation. Attractions by then would now use the Fastpass Plus system. Add tier attractions to their list, kind of like the e-tickets back in the old Disneyland days. Do you remember those? Not a lot of people do, so you probably don't. But anyway, at Epcot and Hollywood Studios, Disney would put tiers in the Fastpass system. And attractions were the most popular ride at the time. An example for Epcot would be Test Track and Mission Space. Disney's Hollywood Studios, Tower of Terror, and Rock and Roller Coaster. And Toy Story. And there would be tier 2 attractions in which other not as popular attractions would be listed as well. Pick one tier attraction each day, but you could choose 2 tier 2 attractions each day. Fastpass plus reservation through the My Disney Experience. My Disney Experience, guests could make Fastpass Plus selections by selecting the day and what park they wanted to visit, and if available, they could choose their tier 1 and 2 tier 2 attractions for that day. Getting fast passes in the park wouldn't go away forever, as they would implement kiosks where guests could go up to a kiosk and scan their magic band or ticket, and it would show what fast passes are still available for that day, and guests could still book them. Weren't staying at a Walt Disney World resort, this was a little bit different. You could only book 30 days out or a month instead of 2 months with it, unlike the Disney Resort Hotel guests. From all-site guests is that fast passes are going quicker because people booking at 60 days have gotten them before then, meaning that if you were staying at a Walt Disney World Resort Hotel, it was easier to get a fast pass for the top tier attractions. 2017, Disney would announce Max Pass coming to the Disneyland Resort. This would allow guests to purchase this system. This was not free, unlike the Fastpass Plus system at Walt Disney World. And they could choose a fast pass for an attraction each day. The Max Pass would be $10 per day of your trip, to $15 per day. Guests that have bought the Max Pass system could also receive all their PhotoPass pictures for free, like the Memory Maker at Walt Disney World. Disneyland would announce the Premier Access, which was very similar to the Max Pass at Disneyland. Moved from a digital fast passing from paper fast passing. For 2020, the Disney parks would unfortunately close due to the coronavirus pandemic. When the parks finally reopened in July of 2020, Disney would implement the Disney Park Pass system, in which guests had to pick a day and reserve a spot to visit any of the 4 Walt Disney World theme parks. Much like the Fastpass Plus system, Disney guests would have to log into the My Disney Experience and click a day and park they wanted to visit, much like the Fastpass Plus system. Finally, this did remove Fastpass Plus, and it is unknown if the service will return in the future. Back in 2017, Disney announced at the D23 Expo that the Disney Genie App would be coming as well. The app would allow guests to get personalized recommendations on what times to visit each attraction at the 4 Walt Disney World theme parks. The Genie app will show you recommendations what times to visit your favorite attractions. Show real-time tips and updates. If an attraction has gone down for refurbishment, it will tell you. Disney Genie app coming to the Walt Disney World very soon. It is unknown if the Fastpass Plus system will return at all, or if the Disney Genie will stay as the new system. It was made in mind of the guests, in which the guests wouldn't have to wait in long line as they typically had to, and would change the operation Disney parks forever. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video of the history of the Fastpass Plus system. If you'd like more videos of the history of Walt Disney World, comment below and tell me suggestions for what to do next. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe.
Zach's World is supporting business this holiday season. A lot of businesses this year have had a hard time keeping funds. And this holiday season Zach's World is helping give back to businesses. This year's business is Give Kids the World. Give Kids the World Village is an 89-acre, whimsical nonprofit resort in Kissimmee, Florida, that provides week-long, cost-free wish vacations to critically ill children and their families from around the world who want to visit Central Florida. To make a donation or learn more about Give Kids the World, please visit my GoFundMe page, link in description. We've raised over $95 so far of our $1,000 goal. Thank you to our donors Kevin Sparrow, Nick from Magical Newslet, YouTube channel in description, and BUTCH7986 from Twitter for donating. Join Zach's World Discord today to talk to fellow Disney Parks fans and discuss about Disney-related topics. Don't miss out on the fun, link in description. I hope to see everyone there. Have a magical day.